boys and girls, it's Mrs. Groth. I wanted to do a little work with you, and I wanted to remind you about the H brothers that we had learned about. And we're going to talk about the H brothers, we're going to review them, and then we're going to read a little story together using our H brothers and looking for parts of words that we know. So I wanted to remind you about the H brothers. Those are a couple teams of letters that work with the letter H, and they make a special sound. The sounds don't work by themselves. It's not s. That's not going to give me s, arc, a sark. It's a shark. So notice what your mouth does when you say shark. When you say shark, you start to make the sh sound. So SH, that H brother goes sh, like sheep. And we hear it at the end of this. This is a special kind of can. This is a trash can. So you can hear the sh sound at the beginning of a word like sheep. You could hear it at the end of a word like trash. You hear it. Listen to tell me if you hear it at the beginning or the end for this picture. This is a shell. Do you hear it at the beginning or at the end? Shell. That's right. We hear it at the beginning of the word. We hear shell. So we hear ul at the end, we hear sh at the beginning, so we would know if we were trying to write the sounds that we hear that we could write SH down. All right, how about this one? This is a fish. Do you hear the sh at the beginning or the end of fish? Fish. That's right, you hear it at the end. We would write a f for the beginning. What do we hear in the middle? Ish. We hear the I sound, so we could write an I in the middle of the word, and then we hear ish. We hear the sh at the end, we write our SH. And then here is a shirt. All right, and then we've got our WH brother. And that one, remember friends, we have a picture of a whistle. Sometimes it helps us remember because we put our mouth together like we're about to blow on a whistle. And so when I say whistle, I notice what's happening with my mouth. Whistle, my mouth is coming together. I've been using this a lot in the kitchen. The girls and I have been baking, and this is a whisk. It's a special kind of tool. Try that. Whisk. And watch what happens with your mouth. And then here, we've got this animal here. This is a whale. So we hear that WH at the beginning. And then this is what flour comes from when we're doing baking. This is wheat. And this big picture here is a wheel. All right, so that's our WH brother. The TH brother you hear us talk a lot about in our morning meeting because we're always thinking about it. Thinking, do you see what I just did there? When we say Thursday. So when we get that TH brother, we need to stick our tongue out between our teeth. Thursday. Think. Thumb. So we've got a picture of a thumb. We've got a picture of a thief. This is a thief. So again, I'm biting my tongue. So parents, make sure you're watching that they're not making the F sound accidentally going Thursday. It's Thursday. So a great way to help them learn how to make the correct sound so that way they can produce it with their mouth and then record it properly in writing is to have them practice sticking their tongue out a little bit. Thursday. Thumb. Thief. Here's a bath. Did you hear the TH at the beginning or the end? Bath. That's right. We hear it at the end. We see my tongue come out at the end. And then here we have a thermos. Sometimes I have to help you open your thermos when we have lunch bunch on Thursday. And here is tooth. Tooth. So we hear the TH at the end. All right, here's our CH brother. And our CH, lots of times I go ch, ch, ch. I kind of make a C with my hand, and then I think about the choo, choo train that goes ch, 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 ch as it chugs down the track. A picture we often see to help us remember this is cheese, that we go ch at the beginning. We've got a chair, a branch, Do you hear it at the beginning or the end? Branch. We hear it at the end. Then we've got a cherry, so we hear it at the beginning. We've got a chick at the beginning. And then here, this is a special kind of fruit, peach. Do you hear it at the beginning or the end? Peach. That's right, you hear it at the end. We put a CH there. We did our TH already. All right, and then I wanted to introduce, for those of you who are ready for just a little bit more, this is one more H brother, and this one is very special because the PH makes a F sound. So we do get to bite our lip then when we see PH, like a phone. That actually is a PH to start phone. We've got a photo, and we have an elephant. We hear the F in the middle of elephant. That's a PH. And we've got a dolphin. So actually a dolphin has PH in it. And then this is a trophy. So PH, you hear at the beginning of Philip. One year I had a Philip in my class, so the boys and girls were very good at recognizing that PH goes F. All right. So now I'd like to read the story with you, and what we're going to be doing is we are going to be thinking about this strategy, looking for parts, looking for word families or other parts that you know to help you figure out tricky words. So we're going to be thinking about those H brothers and being on the lookout for them as we read this story. Are you ready, boys and girls? I've activated my pointing power because super readers always activate their pointing power. I can do I go s, or do I think H brother? This is a part I know. I'm thinking H brother. Brush my sight word. Eef. I see a vowel team. I see two E's together. That makes me think of my sight word see, and I remember that double E, two E's together say its name. Eef. Now I'm going to go back and make it sound smooth. I can brush my teeth. That also helps me by going back and make it sound smooth. It helps me remember what the actual story is, so I'm not just so focused on the words, but I also remember, what is the writer trying to tell me? My teeth can be cl-en, cl-een. I'm vowel flexing right there. I'm trying the two sounds that E makes. My teeth can be clean. Clean makes sense. Clen doesn't sound like a word that I know, but clean, that sounds like a word that I know. And my teeth get clean when I brush them. My teeth can be, I think I spy another H brother. Which one is this? Are you thinking S-H? That's right. Sh-in-e? Shinny? That's not a word that I know. How about I try vowel flexing? Sh-I-ny. Sh-I-ny. How come I'm not saying ya at the end? That's right. Super readers remember that Y only says ya at the beginning of a word. At the end of the word, it's going to say E or I. Don't be tricked by that tricky Y. My teeth can be shiny. Clean, there's that word again that I sounded out earlier. Clean and sight word, A-N-D, and it popped in my brain. Clean and shiny. I'm going to go back. I'm going to read this again. I'm going to make it sound smoother. I can brush my teeth. My teeth can be clean. My teeth can be shiny, clean, and shiny. All right, great job, boys and girls. I'm going to hold this up a little closer, and I'm going to give you a chance to touch the screen maybe and read that to yourself. Great job. Did you remember to look for H brothers so you could look for parts that you know? Good job, super readers. Bye.